Well, according to a new bipartisan survey, Americans agree the current political climate is getting worse. An overwhelming 88% surveyed say they are tired of how politicians are behaving. And get this, 67% fear that the U.S. could be headed towards another civil war. Big words there. DBL Nation, do you think America is approaching another civil war?
Okay, Stephen from Facebook says, if these police departments don't get rid of racist cops, yes, there will be a civil war. And if Donald Trump remains in office, our country will continue to further divide. And I think, yes, there are terrible police officers and we need to fix our police departments, but there are also amazing police officers that I know some of them. And then there are amazing politicians like we just talked about Elijah Cummings. And so I think that, yes, we have to get the ugliness and address it head on, and then we can bring some more positivity. I think we need to look at it glass half full.
Nice. Lovely put. Mike from Facebook says, if they impeach Trump, there will be another civil war. Yes, Mike, on Twitter. Half the people who are outraged, or what we used to say where I'm from, not about that life. But I also think that there are too many subcultures in America that are divided right now for everyone to just split up into two groups and to have a fight.
You think there's like factions?
We're talking pro or anti-abortion, anti-LGBTQ. We're talking religious, guns. You know, there's too many subcultures for two groups to come together and to have a civil war.
All right. Joanne from Facebook says, I see a great division in this country, and it worries me profoundly. The division between who stands for Trump and those who don't. The beliefs of people on both sides is strong. I'm worried for our country. Joanne, don't be worried. I think it's always been like this. I think Trump just turned the light on and let you know who's sitting in the room. So I think it's better that we all know how we feel. And I'm not anti-Trump. I kind of think he's done some things in terms of letting everybody know where everybody stands, and I'm kind of fine with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you for that. Appreciate it. And there's no civil war.
Right.
People can't get their 10,000 steps in a day, much less get off their couch.
Get a march to
Oh my God,
yes.
I was so thirsty, and the water was in the fridge, and I had to convince myself I wasn't that thirsty.
Yes.
That's how I was.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
Now imagine cleaning a rifle.
Right,
Okay.
musket. All right, Mark from Facebook says, it's an unfortunate time in our history. I wouldn't blame one person. Trump is more of a catalyst for what is wrong with our political system. We no longer look to a common purpose, but a purpose based on political ideology. I always said this from the beginning. I do think the Trump administration is somewhat of an aberration, meaning just separate from the most. Our country tends to go like this, a pendulum. We go from the left to the right, but we always really like to be at homeostasis, right in the middle of it. Right now, we're here. I promise you things will come back and be more here. We just go through eras that go through this, and it's best to know we're all going to be okay. I agree. We're not going to.
Can you show the country rocking one more time? There we go. Now, okay. Now I like it there.